Make some motherfucking noise!
Like the big booty hoes with cute faces. Little nigga hit it on the first day basis. Niggas fake bitch kick game straight. X no down with the dominate face. When the Panther sets with diamonds glaring. Keep a nigga staring when you're wearing down a Karen. Or skipping shit to keep a nigga looking at you. When the bunk says you can show off your tattoo. Even if you're a Max True player, she ain't get...
Yo, what up, y'all? This is your boy, Uncle Luke. Welcome to another edition of the Uncle Luke Show podcast. Yo, each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're here at 5 o'clock. Today we live. We are live. Normally we're on tape broadcast, but we're on Twitter, Uncle Luke Real One. We are on Instagram for the first time ever. We're on Instagram. I figured out how to work this. And then we're also on YouTube, Facebook Live. We are here. Yes, sir, buddy. Everybody check in. Let me know where y'all from. We got a great show today. We're talking about some transfer portals. We're talking about some NFL football. We're going to have old D-Love from D-Love Sports. She was at the Heisman Trophy ceremony the other day. And, man, this is going to be a fantastic show. We got University of Miami getting ready to pop off up there at Texas A&M. Hopefully I'm going to be joined by my good friend Brad, the Kane Insider. He's going to come on here and talk a little bit of this Kane football. It's going to be good. It is going to be good. This shit is going to be excellent. I can't wait, man. I mean, we had a great weekend. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. It was a beautiful thing. I'm back here in the where am I? I'm in the daggone theater here in the house. You know, I'm all over the place. I'll end up in the theater, then I'll go to outside, then I'll go to the garage. I just like to, just use all these different locations at the crib and give y'all some good looks here. But at the same time, man, I'm just happy y'all able to join us because this is going to be good. This is going to be great. It was some exciting things. I see my man Shador. He didn't have a good game this Sunday. We was looking forward to him having a good game. But going up in Chicago, that was a tough environment. The Bears trying to get to the playoff. That was a playoff team. Jared Judy dropped another ball. Hopefully he'll get his shit together. We'll talk to Dee about that and some more if she's able to join us. We got a lot of things to talk about, man. Let me just say this. These fucking coaches at Texas A&M, I've been abused all morning. I thought I would get abused last week by Texas A&M coaches. Now, mind you, they have quite a few guys from South Florida and one of my good friends, Trooper Taylor, on their staff, and Aristide. Aristide dad used to be the principal at Miami Northwestern. He's a state representative here. And, Aristide gets on them, he's talking his shit. I guess it's game week. They feel like they got a good game plan. So, when people feel like they got a good game plan, they go to talking shit. And they go to calling me up. And then talking about how they talk shit to the dad. So, I mean, it is definitely amazing, the shit that I'm hearing from all these different people, so I'm looking at it like this here. I'm saying we're going to go up there to Texas and whoop their ass, but that is a beautiful trip. That is an excellent trip to go there and beat them people like they stole something. I got two experts here. I got one dude, my man Brad, then I got a fucking Hall of Famer. Where you at, Hall of Famer?
What it do, Luther? I
What's
am
up,
in
Brad?
Saigon, the Ho Chi Minh City.
Where the hell you at?
The Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. Ho Chi Minh City.
You in Saigon?
Saigon. They call it Ho Chi Minh City now. It's a little political thing going on. Some people like the Saigon. Some people like the Ho Chi Minh. Whatever. You know, that. Whatever. Whatever you want to call it is fine with me.
Yo, you over there with the girls from the Me So Horny video. Me So Horny. You
Don't know. I don't know where you got them from. I thought all them women from South Florida. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. The song came from Full Metal Jacket.
No. I got it. Yes.
You
Full
know where
Metal
the song
Jacket.
came from.
That's so bad you say that.
So they out there. You are out there with them.
I'm on the other side of the world. It's opposite time right now to me and you right now. It's 5:00 p.m. for you, right?
Yep.
It's 5 a.m. right here, baby.
That's the time you normally get up.
4:30. That's why I got on. I said, you know what? I can't. I said, you know what? He been bugging me. When I was 2 hours behind him in Colorado, I had a reason. I could tell him, nah, this is the wrong time.
Introduce you to my man Brad down there. Brad is
hold on, Brad. Hello, how you doing, Brad? But like you said, Luke, there's only 3 people, me, you, and Trick Daddy, that's up this time.
That's right.
Luke, Sapp, what's going on, fellas? I'm with 2
What up, baby? What up
man.
with you, baby?
What up, guys?
Hey, Sapp, listen, man. That was the thing. That was the running thing for you for I don't know how long. They all said Sapp won't get up. If he was coaching at Miami, he won't get up in the morning. I was like, hold on. Okay, Sapp not get up in the morning. Sapp and Trick Daddy are 2 people that get up early in the morning. And people don't realize that they can sleep all damn day.
They're crazy, man. But you know what? People got a lot of things that they say about a lot of different. I got something for you. I was reading that Stefanski had done given Shador the wrong wristband in the game. Come on, man. Hey, Luke, we've been out of the game. I just go from 22 to 52. My birthday coming up Friday. I only talk about 53, but that's what it is. But we've been doing this for 30 years, minus the 4 at UM. I've never in my life heard I'm the play caller, you my quarterback. I hand you on the road. Hold up, on the road in the cathedral of football, Soldier Field. Hey man, some people roll over their grave right now, boy. I'm telling you, and I got one for you. Last week, when Shador did the 350 and 4 touchdowns, if I'm the person who hired that coach last week, I asked him one question. I called him in my office Monday morning early, because you know I'm up early. And I say, how many times you ran that play in practice? Because there's no way Judkin knew he was supposed to hand that ball. That's Philly just going the other way. That's the Philly play. We all know that. That was in the Super Bowl. That beat the Patriots. That they didn't punt in the game. 1,000 yards worth of offense. Get the boy. I don't know how I hand you the wrong piece of paper with my plays that I want you to run.
Can you imagine that?
Dog. I've seen this twice because my mama always say just keep living. So I watched somebody call it into a player. The player get the call it to the other 10 players, and then run that play and say, I didn't get that call. But that still ain't the coach handing you the wrong script. How? Where does that script come from?
Something don't seem right.
Who made it?
Can you imagine that? Can you? I mean, you're a Hall of Famer. I mean, you played Super Bowl.
Luke,
you imagine going to the Super Bowl and the offensive coordinator not having the
quarterback does not have the plays that the coordinator is calling. These are 2 different things. How is that possible?
That's like driving with no directions. You know what I mean?
That's like driving with no steering wheel.
Yeah. You just sit in the car.
You just
I
on
can't
hold.
make this shit up.
That's what I said. You can't. Steven Spielberg. Hey man, our man Reiner died last night. We had a good dude. That man, how his son killed him. Good God Almighty. They always say it'll never be a stranger. It'll be the one you know the closest. Boy, watch him.
It'll be the one you know closest. Hey man,
right up underneath you. Boy.
Hey, you out here with you out there in and with the Hoochie Man and all them over there in Saigon.
All right. Let me give you the real reason so you get off the Be So Horny video real
Okay.
fast.
Okay.
So, you know George Chin, my guy I went to University of Miami with, been running with him for
Yeah.
30 years, that used to work with Sony Television. He's judging Miss Cosmo. I'm going to send you a video of them coming up to him with a big blue bouquet of roses. I'm standing right beside him like I didn't even exist. I loved it. It was the best moment of my life in the last 20 years. Somebody else was getting both cameras on. I went to recording, Luke. This is crazy. Listen, I'm the side piece. I love it.
Hold on.
We here for the Miss Cosmo. We here for the
Hold on.
Miss Cosmo. Yep.
You over there judging a Miss
Nope.
Saigon?
Nope. I'm the side piece. My man, I went to college with the UM is. I'm just rolling with him.
Unbelievable. Hey man,
Yeah.
hey, I appreciate you waking up early in the morning. I appreciate having my man Brad on here. I mean, we got University of Miami getting ready to play your University of Miami. Hey, get ready to play Texas A&M.
You right.
Hey, look, I didn't even get a chance to introduce people. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know that's the most highly decorated Hurricane player in the history of the University of Miami, the one and only Warren Sapp, all the way.
Hey, can y'all write Richard Rimberg and ask him why I'm not in the College Football Hall of Fame? Because he won't answer me. I asked him this twice in an email. He won't answer me.
What happened?
He's the guy that, your university puts forth the people that go into the College Football Hall of Fame.
You're not in the College Football Hall of Fame?
So I asked Richard Rimberg. I kind of got a little off my rocker because he sends me something about CTE and neurological failures, and there's 3 players dying a year. I'm like, you worry about that, and you ain't trying to honor me as college football's most decorated king in school history. He avoided that conversation, so I don't even worry about it no more. I just go down there and I root like hell for D-Lou and Jason Taylor in that D-line. Go D-line.
There it is. Hey man, hey.
Go get him. Go get him. Yeah, somebody
Brad,
trying to call. It's early. They spamming.
You got something to ask Sapp, Brad?
Say that again, Luke.
You got something to ask Sapp?
Hey man, I just want to know, Sapp, man, when's Apaka coming back, man? I know Apaka's on the way.
What you got to
go? What happened to StreamYard, Luke?
You on here? You're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you here. We can see you.
I can't hear nothing after the call went through.
Oh Lord, what happened? No, we can hear you.
Everyone can see and hear you. I can't hear myself. What's going on?
Hey, that's something else. Look, hey, can you hear us? This man all the way over there in Saigon. He about to take.
With the sideboard.
You want to go in and come back out, or can you hear us? Let me text you.
I don't think he hears.
Hey, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I'm gonna leave, Luke, since I can't hear nothing around this thing. Who did this?
Hop out and hop
back. Hop out and come back.
Let me see message. Okay. We can hear.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Warren Sapp got some technical difficulties. He is in a different country. We ready.
We ready now. We ready.
Okay, you can hear us now?
We ready. Now
all right, good. Hey, Brad, tee it up for us, Brad.
Let's go, Brad.
What we looking like, Brad, for the game, man? I want to, first of all, I want to thank you for coming on, man. At this short notice, because that's what I do, short notice. Even Sapp.
Yes, he does.
See, I already know he was going to say that.
Yeah, how we look 5 minutes before this. I was like, I got you.
Give us the facts, Brad. What we got, baby? Give us the facts. Give us the verses and vices. Who's got the advantage? Let's go.
I got you. So as y'all know, us Miami Hurricane big time fans and Hall of Famer like Warren Sapp, this is one of the biggest games in Miami Hurricanes history back until 2002, when we should have got our 6th championship, right? So this is probably not only Mario Cristobal's biggest game of his career, but this could possibly be Miami's biggest game in the last 20 years. But on the flip side, Texas A&M, this is the biggest game in their career as well. This is a team that is hosting College Game Day. And when you look at the stats, when you look at the facts, this is a team that's 1-10 all time when hosting at home in College Game Day, which is a huge advantage to somebody like Miami, who's going into a rough atmosphere like College Station. I know people all the time like to say 110,000 SEC. Well, guess what? We got a quarterback who's been in the SEC, who's played in front of 110,000 on a year-to-year basis in Carson Beck, who's been able to perform consistently throughout the year, right? You got a wide receiver and CJ Daniels, who came from LSU, who's coming back from a loss from a team like Texas A&M from last season. So he's coming in with revenge. Then you got a young man in the name of Malachi Tony, who Uncle Luke already knows what's up with him. He's unguardable. He's going to be somebody that not only have to be able to watch, but I think he's going to be someone that you're not going to be able to contain. You're going to have to just hold on to somebody else. And last but not least, A&M is one of the worst running defenses, not only in the SEC, but in college football. And when you got guys like Mark Fletcher, Gerard Pringle, and Marty Brown, I think you got a three-headed monster ready to take over College Station. I look for this to be a close one, but I think Miami's going to pull it out with a big dub. And hopefully we move on to look at Ohio State, which will be a revenge game for us.
Well, you know what? You finally said something that made sense, that Texas A&M had a porous run defense. All that other stuff you talk about is just hoping, praying, and maybe something will happen. No, we don't do that. I thought you were going to tell me something that made sense. When you finally got to the weak run game, and there we go. And then I think about the South Carolina game. South Carolina had 30 on the board. Don't think you had to do finish that thing off, kick that field goal, coach. Don't be going for it. But
I mean, Sapp, look at the SEC opponents that they played all throughout the year. We hear the three-letter word SEC, and then you automatically think, all right, they play big-time teams every single week. But when you actually look at the nitty-gritty, they actually played the bottom half of the conference. Every single team that they beat inside the conference are the bottom feeders of the program in the SEC. The only team in the SEC that they played that was actually good was Texas, and they lost.
Well, you say bottom feeder. Remember, Vanderbilt used to not even be on the map, and they went
Vanderbilt, exactly. In the last 2 years they have, but everybody else that they played is trash.
Kentucky, where they had Kentucky, Arkansas,
man, bottom feeder, 3-6, 2-7, and 1-7 in the conference.
Well, I can't talk too crazy. I was 3-9, so let me get off them records.
Hey, and let me ask you about this defensive end everybody keep talking about at Texas A&M. Is he really like that?
He's good from a draft standpoint. When you turn on the film, he's definitely going to be a guy that I think in the top 3 rounds. But when you look at the type of talent he's going in, it's really not that impressive in my opinion. I think with the tackles that we got, someone like Markel Bell who's going to be able to put some hands on him. I think once we put the paws on him, I don't think he's going to be able to go anywhere. I think at the end of the day, when you look at Texas A&M as a whole, their defensive line doesn't really create too much pressures. This is a team that really is going against an offensive line in Miami that's only controlling teams to 1 sack a game. So I mean, you're looking at a plus and minus aspect. I think when you look at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the wide receivers and the cornerbacks of both teams, I think.
Man,
I love when y'all experts tell me about hood ornaments and accessories winning the game. That offensive line and that D line, we got the mash and got the hunt. That's it. If you can control the line of scrimmage by running the ball on one side and rushing the passer and stopping the run, all them hood ornaments you talk about, that's funny. The wide receivers.
That's amazing. Sapp, let me ask you something. You got you done played in big time games like this, Super Bowls, national championships, all this. I mean, for a young team like Miami,
I went to Miami. I'm sorry. I went to Miami. Yeah, we 12-0. I cry every day. Yeah, 3 national championships.
You went to Miami.
Yeah.
How do you prepare? I mean, you're a coach now. How do you prepare as a player and as a coach for this type of game with basically only one person with experience, your quarterback? How you get a team prepared, and should a player prepare for a game like this of this magnitude?
Everything to gain, nothing to lose. We wasn't even supposed to be here. Notre Dame was in front of us all year. We love the Golden Domers, touchdown Jesus, all of it. Everything you can imagine about it. But now you done let the bad boys in from South Florida. Damn it, we gonna tear some ass up. That's all. I know that's what D. Lou saying. I know that's what D. Lou saying. And if we can stop this run and get hunting that quarterback, we go as far as we want to take us. And us 4 up front will drive this thing. What?
Sapp, let me ask you a question. You coaching with D. Lou, right, in the past. What's one of the most characteristic things that you think is him being able to relate to these young men on a day-to-day basis that most people don't talk about?
That he's been there and done that and has the ability to teach them something that they don't know. That's the one thing we always did. He taught me. We got to teach everything, Sapp. You can't even assume they know. So he understands that every little rock, every little nook, every little cranny, we got to touch it. We got to dust it off. We got to make sure these babies are on it, because when it happens and you ain't went over it, they look at you. So you make sure you teach everything. You make sure you got your T's crossed and your I's dotted. And you go to war for 60 minutes, baby, because ain't nothing better than wearing that green and orange to go shooting. Come on, baby. Come on. What's better? Come on, man.
What he's been able to do at 99 this year has been, I mean, so impressive. I mean, Ahmad.
No. You don't do it with one. You do it as a pack.
Oh, all of them.
You live as a pack, because 9-9 want to run with 3 and 4, and 3 and 4 is running at a high level. You got to kick it. You got to pick it up. You either run with the pack or get your ass on the porch, and that's what we believe in. And that's it. That's it. Either run with us or get your ass on the porch. Huh?
You got to put that on a shirt.
Yeah, hey, that's.
I don't do bumper stickers. You do that. Get it on there, baby. Run that thing. You know what time it is to say, hey, shit.
Let me tell you something. That's a hell of a way to characterize it. I talked to Highsmith and EJ, and they said, and I'm pretty sure you understand. They said you have to be laser focused in a game like this, because the game gonna happen real fast. Is that the approach of it?
Also happen fast, but there's 5 plays that will decide this football game, and you don't have any idea when they're going to pop up. I tell people all the time, you know what luck is? When the prepared and the opportunity meet. Oh, he got lucky on that play. Nah, he was prepared for that play, and he made that play. That's what it's about. Like Jerry Jeudy, them balls he dropping and stuff. Come on, man. You're not prepared, son. You ain't got your eye on the prize. It's this play. Not that one you can't see, not that one that we trying to set up. This one that you don't know, that all of a sudden, like when you throw a pick, they fumble the ball come back to you, and then you fumble it again. What you doing, Jalen Hurts? You got it back there on the ground, man.
Hey, Sapp, I got the other get up early in the morning guy right here.
Where you at?
Get up early in the morning guy. There you go.
Mr. Maurice.
Hey, the official Eat a Booty Crew guy.
Yes, sir. Eat a booty gang.
Hey, Sapp, when something happened with these players, and I know you in Mountain Time Zone right now, when I know Luke live around the corner, I know his ass up. I call him early in the morning. Luke, I know you're gonna get the motherfuckers. I told him, I know you're gonna get the motherfuckers. And I was speaking of the Miami Northwestern Bulls. The coach let them down.
No. If that kid just makes the tackle on the play, just make the tackle. The clock runs out. Am I wrong? They had some timeouts.
It was a lot of crazy shit went on before that, Carlos.
Oh, I know.
What about the intentional grounding they didn't call?
It's just a football game between Duval and Dade. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff gonna go on, baby. But you gotta know when that play. I'm telling you, he makes that tackle on that long swing throwback. It's over, right? Or they got timeouts?
We called 2 timeouts that didn't matter. You called 2 timeouts. You put your wide receiver and running back first, then you put him at safety. And you got him damn near hurt.
Hey, that was 2. Actually, to be honest with you, that was 2 wide receivers
playing safety.
Tackle 7 and 2.
Yep.
And they
wide receivers are supposed to miss tackles.
Oh yeah. They're not made to hit nothing. No.
Right.
They're not made to hit nothing.
And you passing the ball on 1st and goal from the 1. You call the timeout. You never, because you got safeties that's wide receiver. Nobody knows that you got to watch the running back, that he is an official lineman.
And that was a play. That was an actual play where they slipped the running back out the backfield.
Oh yeah, back goes went that way and threw it back. Now he makes that tackle. He got to make that tackle.
Somebody's on the sideline telling the coach the running back wide open. He been wide open 5 times.
Now that's the
Ladies,
guy in the booth. That's the guy that's in the booth. The guy up top supposed to see that.
ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by the mayor. We got the highest decorated hurricane in the history of football, Warren Sapp. We got my man Brad, the Kane insider, and me and Trick Daddy has been getting abused by people from Duval County after
Yes,
this loss.
they call him my phone.
Hold on. The last time I remember something like this happening was what, 2001, when a little school from Apopka ran through Northwestern
Oh, I knew that was
45 to
coming.
12.
Oh,
I knew that was
Brandon
coming.
Merriweather. You talking about the Brandon Merriweather?
Now we talking about them Blue Daughters. That's my
Oh,
high
I'm
man.
school.
gonna tell you this,
Hey,
Sap. Y'all
I
ain't
got
beat
ten
us.
thousand dollars around. Hey, I got
Y'all
ten
ain't beat
thousand
us
dollars on
since.
71st and 15th. Somebody ain't paid me still. I made a lot of bets I ain't collect.
Y'all ain't beat us since.
45 to 12.
I don't like the
It
way.
still feel good to think about it.
I don't like the way that these charter schools, these private schools are playing with the kids and playing with the numbers, and they going from 6A. Now they got 7 and 8A. Now they going from 6A to next year they might be 3A and 2A. I don't get that.
Didn't
Yep,
Northwestern go down to 3A and win
We're
with Teddy
3A.
Bridgewater?
Yes.
That's
yep,
exactly what you're talking about. They were 6A with us and went down to 3A. We at 8A. We went to 8, and y'all still at 3?
And
yep.
Yeah, they
what
suck.
the problem is, a lot of kids
I
don't
don't think.
attend this. A lot of
Hold on,
kids
Daddy.
don't attend the school.
Hold on, Daddy. You Northwestern and Apopka are not charter schools.
But what it is no. What it is the charter schools is playing with our players' numbers here in Miami.
Hold on. Y'all just went to state after coming out of 6 down to 3A. Y'all
We
went back
went,
to back years. What's
but
the
listen,
problem here?
but
What's the problem? Is the
the
problem
problem.
playing
I don't have a
receivers at
problem.
safety or the charter schools, Trick? Which
I
one?
have a problem with the people that's running the school system. You shouldn't be able to do that as a school at whole.
Well,
Rain was never
I
3A
got a problem
either.
saying that Apopka is a city school or some urban or whatever they got those three categories in.
No, listen, listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it disrespectfully. You could melt a Parker and pour them on not one school in Dade County. You know that. Y'all got lucky
As
that
you
time.
as you looking at the most decorated cane in school history from Apopka. Wake up, boy. Wake up.
But one, you talking about one.
I
You
run through
talking about
Dade with
Carlos. You talking about one player. Carlos, we got
my umbrella hat on. Stop that.
it's 50 kids from Miami-Dade County in the NFL. What do you how many from Parker?
Uh-oh.
And they ain't playing with the damn.
That's what
Hold on.
Hold
I ain't
on
gonna
what?
say that.
Hold on what?
I ain't gonna
Which
say
one?
the kids from
Which
Miami
one?
ain't playing worth a damn.
Which one?
who was the best the best kid in college football. His name is Malachi Tony. He's right here from Miami-Dade County.
Oh, that's right. We watched him on the Heisman. That's right. I forgot that Miami-Dade hype. Here we go.
Actually, the one that won the Heisman's from Miami too.
He's
Thank you,
from
Christopher
Miami.
Sapp.
He
Columbus.
right. He went from
Dano
Mendoza
Mendoza.
he went to
thank you, Brad.
Dano
Columbus.
Mendoza. He went to Columbus.
Yes,
He
he
went to
did.
Columbus.
Y'all
Yeah, and
finally
the
got
Heisman
something to
winner.
brag about. Look at that.
You
I
stuck,
watched y'all for
you
years.
make a
Hey,
statement,
hey,
right?
Lolo Popka got the 5 first-round picks in the Hall of Fame. That's all. Just little old Popka. And we'll put them 5 up against anything you got in Dade, buddy.
Well, I mean, that's back in the days. That's in your days.
Back in
Well,
everybody
right
had
now,
their
I
time.
know you ain't talking about none of these new little wiper booty ass boys we looking at now. They ain't none of them about nothing.
Sapp.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, we got possibly the number 1 pick of the draft coming up this year.
Oh no, I like Bane. I like Bane. I love Bane. I love the whole family. We
I
all
love
raised him.
I love what they
We with
did
that.
for Bane. What they did
No,
for
we with
Bane.
that. We with that. No, we with that. There's some of them are good, but Joey Vargas was the greatest linebacker in the history of Dade, right?
Who?
G. Ferguson was the greatest running back in the history of Dade, right?
No, Ted
Nah,
Hendricks was the
but
greatest
one thing when you go to
linebacker.
see,
Joey
we're not gonna do
Vargas.
this. We'll be here all
Joey
day running.
Vargas.
We'll be here
Boy,
all day
that's
talking about the
blasphemy.
running
That's
backs.
blasphemy. You ain't gonna give Joey Vargas his love. Joey
We'll
Vargas
Ted
be
was
here.
raw.
Hendricks in the Hall of Fame. Ted Hendricks.
You forgot
I know the
Derek
song.
Brooks.
That's from Pensacola, man. Derek Brooks from Pensacola. Good God. You're going all the way to Alabama, different time
I'm
zone, man?
talking about. I mean Derek Gibson.
Boy, stop.
You got to remember this, and when you speak of running backs, you got to remember this.
The Davis boys.
Ran all over a Parker.
Ran
No, they
all over
didn't.
Parker.
We ran all over y'all,
Ran all
365
over
yards.
Parker.
I know you got a messed up memory and you think that the
Well,
charter
you want me
schools
to
are moving
start?
from
Well,
6
you
to
well,
3A, but Northwestern is doing it. I got it. I got a trick. It's early,
Frank
man. Facts
Gore,
get
Frank
confused.
Gore, Frank Gore
Hold on.
played a position
16,000
that
yards. 16,000 yard Frank now. We going into the Hall of Fame first ballot. We got another
oh,
party coming up, baby.
not
Hey,
that we talking. We got Frank
don't.
Gore.
Now we together.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, I bleed orange and green. Don't do that. Nah, but we were talking about Orange and Dade, and you went to bringing up names that don't even ring a bell.
But Troy Davis 2,000 yards back to back in college.
And then what? Anybody can run in
And
Iowa
then
State. Ain't nothing but Big 12.
and then went to the Saints, and the next year they picked Ricky Williams. That ain't his fault. They drafted Ricky Williams the next year. He went to the Saints. They had won one game the prior year and drafted him. And then the next year they drafted Ricky Williams, and that was the end of it.
So it wasn't 16 games he played before that draft?
No, he didn't start 16 games. They was playing this.
No. I didn't. Hey, listen to the question, young man.
No,
There wasn't 16 games in a season after he was drafted, and
with
then
no
Ricky, what happened?
with no line. But when you a running back and you got that much historic yards, when you got that much yards in college and in high school, you did so much. Then you can't blame the player. You have to blame the system and the coaches for that.
Whoa. I
Hey,
love it.
Hey, Sapp and Trick, let me ask y'all this. Me and Luke talked about this off air a lot. When it comes to making an impact on the local community down south, right? Do you guys think when it's all said and done, someone like Malachi Tony might have the biggest impact on the community?
He already have it. I had some little kids helping me buy toys for my toy drive, and they was on some thing called Chatter. I'm not familiar with it, right? And they was on there and they was talking, and kids was from different states, kids was from different countries. They was like, he can't go against Mally, and I'm like, whoa.
Yep. No, he came to my park, and I thought it was goddamn Future out there, somebody, Trick Daddy. You know, when Trick Daddy come to the park, all the kids run around, gravitate to him.
Yes, sir.
When Trina come, all of them run after. This man, I know this man like on some rock star shit.
Man, already, and he's a very humble kid. I don't know if he know how big of an impact that he can make right now already.
Yeah,
No, that's why you need older people like yourself and me and Luke to let him know. Run that
Yes.
right road, cause there's a village behind you, young man. There's
Yes,
a
man.
village
Yeah.
watching
He
you.
got it. Good thing about it, he got his mom and his grandma. They support him to
Good,
the fullest.
good,
His mom
good,
and his
good,
grandma, they
good,
support him to the
good.
man don't even use cuss words.
no,
I love
that's
them guys.
crazy. That's
I love
crazy.
them guys. That mean you got a whole different kind of brain on you. You thinking different. I
Yes.
love it.
The last
Y'all
person
do
I
know.
knew that didn't curse was Edwin James. Edwin James be saying freaking. You know, I'm gonna say the word fucking. Edwin James said freaking. Malachi, I think Malachi is for the kids. I think Malachi is what we need to bring the whole football program back together. All these different leagues, forget all these different leagues. The NFL as well as other people, all these billionaires that's donating money to elections and all that. They need to put money back into these programs on these paws for these kids and use Malachi Tony as the face of it, and the kids gonna follow.
We gotta start
No,
Exactly.
campaigning.
that'd be
Gotta
too
start
much like right.
campaigning, man.
That'd be too much like right. We just watched them run Teddy Bridgewater all the way out of Dade, back up there to Tampa with me, being my backup in Baker, cause he wanted to make sure the baby ate and got a safe ride home. Oh man, I
Hey,
can't believe this,
you
man.
do know Malachi? That's De La son.
Yeah, that's De La son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a man. And let me tell you something. That's just like you say, they need to use him as the ambassador of all youth football because he is the guy these kids, you know, these kids can relate to. Let me ask you, Trick. We got the University of Miami getting ready to play Texas A&M. How you feel about that game?
I feel like that game sets up the next game what I believe we need. I think Texas A&M their offensive lineman that was talking that shit. I think he should have shut his mouth. I think Ruben Bain gonna be all over his ass. He gonna give him the business. And I think if our coach get down there, we go up on Texas A&M. We can't play that sissy ball shit, man. Go and keep scoring. That's the University of Miami mindset. All that laying around for them to catch us shit, they will catch us if you keep laying around. You can't keep putting your defense out on the field. I think we're going to beat their ass, and I think we're going to give Ohio State hell.
That's what I'm talking about. Because we all Ohio State. Because
We owe them. We got.
Yes, we
That's the
do.
first time I got robbed when nobody did a police report or nothing. There wasn't no guns involved or nothing.
Got robbed without a gun. Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
I was right down the sideline too. Boy, that would hurt. That would hurt. That would hurt. Why that walked all the way over the top of the
We was
numbers?
celebrating, and then a flag fell from heaven or hell,
Boy,
wherever hell in
I
heaven.
done walked from the sideline all the way past the numbers to the top of the numbers and look and say, "Oh man, they throw the flag."
Man.
That was a bad one,
That
boy.
was crazy work.
That bad.
These college referees need to be held accountable too. If they
No,
call bad plays,
Hold on. Let me help you out. They're moonlighting on every level. They moonlighting. They're regular people that they're dentists, orthodontists, insurance salesmen, car salesmen, and they just come and moonlight at the game. It's the greatest thing ever.
And that's the big
I think there just needs to be more accountability to Trick's point.
No,
There just
it
needs
needs
to
to
be
be
more
a
accountability.
job. The way I fire you get disciplined, not moonlight.
yeah, right. You're right. You
but
call them. And then I don't understand why they got this replay thing set up. It's this shit is not working. They've gotten it wrong up at the booth. If you replaying something, I don't need you to be based on what the actual.
What happened to Trick Daddy? Hold on.
Hey man, that's a good. We need AJ.
Hey, fellas, it was good talking to y'all. I gotta hop off, take the lady shopping, man. But it was good
Hey
chatting with
man,
y'all.
enjoy yourself and thanks for the information, big guy. I like that.
Appreciate
Of course,
you, Brad.
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you. Oh man. Oh.
Daddy Dollar got that backdoor Wi-Fi over there.
Hey, we actually on the same Wi-Fi. Where is he at? You got to come back on here. I had man.
Oh, y'all round the corner, really round the corner. Eh?
We're literally right around the corner from each other. We're trying to get old Trick Daddy back on here, ladies and gentlemen. My girl D is down there in the waiting room. Let me see if I can figure out how to get Trick back up in here. Hey,
I love technology. I love you watching you with technology. I love it. We are too old. We are too old for this.
No shit. I gotta control all this shit because you know what happens is when I bring my ass on here at these impromptu times, the person who really runs this whole fucking
ain't there. I got you. You just want to talk your trash. You ready to go? You ain't got time to wait on nobody.
My shit and be ready to go. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
I think they throw the flag on my ass because my phone went out.
That's what they did.
I can imagine.
Hey, Trick, man. So we going up here. This is Houston. Texas A&M is close to Houston.
An hour and a half out of Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
Man.
So what I'm hearing is they only gave us 3,500 tickets.
3,000.
3,000. Very disrespectful.
And I asked before they even put it out there, and I ain't get offered no tickets. How about that?
Wow, that's crazy. It was another a couple other players, former players, but I mean your tickets should automatically. Your tickets should be there. Like
you should have a choice whether or not to give away your tickets every week to every game, including bowl and championship series.
Hello. I was gonna go watch. Yeah. I tried to go watch Texas A&M the second game we ever played when we went out there, and they told me we don't give tickets to road games. What?
I don't know. Some of the most famous players, Michael Irvin, and a couple other players, are the most famous players.
Trust me, I've seen them.
They ever played for you.
It's just an issue whenever I ask. I don't know why, but
hey man, we need to get us one of them sprinters and just drive from Houston and party all night. Friday night, party all night, hop in the bus, go over there, game 12 o'clock, come back, party again. Oh, you can't
party again in Houston and wait for the next spot and keep going from there.
You can't, but you can't party like me and Trick.
Who?
You. You're like yeah, you can't party because the boss lady trusts you. The boss lady trusts you with us.
Yes.
She trusts you. I don't know what happened to Trick. Hey, I got a girl, D Love Sports on here.
What's up? How y'all doing?
She covers all the NFL.
Good afternoon.
She was at the Heisman Trophy where the Miami boy did win Heisman. I do remind Sapp of that because for some reason he thinks people
Shout
from
out.
Miami don't play football.
No, they play football, just not as great as y'all promote it to be.
She has a podcast called D Love Sports, all the social media networks. And D, you on here with the great Warren Sapp. How you feeling
Hello,
today?
hello.
He's over there in Saigon. He's in Saigon, and I'm giving him another something to do, which is go find the original lady from the Full Metal Jacket movie who was standing up there saying, "Me so horny, me love
Oh,
you,"
Lord.
and,
Oh, Lord.
which inspired me to do the song "Me So Horny." I'm trying to figure out how he left me, D. I'm trying to figure out.
Good job, D. Good job, D. Don't even entertain that. Give us some of that good football
Look,
stuff you want
sometimes
to
you
talk
just
about.
gotta
Baby.
let him go. Just let him do it.
Yeah. You got to. He like a bad cold. You just got to let him run his course. Yeah. All right. Give us some football, there, D.
How would you talk to us about the NFL this weekend, D?
Man, this weekend, look, I got wrapped up in the Heisman. I know it wasn't the most exciting Heisman presentation, but
was that your first time going?
It was my first time covering. I was really there for Jeremiah Love. He was the one that was like, all right, I'll go support him.
I thought he had a good enough season to win. How many rush yards did he have?
I can't remember his numbers. However, because people were stuck on his numbers, and I had voters actually tell me he wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to be a finalist because of his numbers, because he wasn't in this top echelon. He wasn't even the best running back at Notre Dame. But I'm like, have you seen him play? Have you seen the tape?
Hold on. Who did they say the best? Who's the best running back at Notre Dame if ain't Love? They didn't give you a name and you let them go. See, you're a journalist. You can't let them off like that, baby.
No, they but that's the thing. When people vote for the Heisman, they vote solely off numbers.
No. I got that. Baby, I've been there. I finished sixth.
That's my problem with it. Have you seen?
But the guy when I was there had 2,000 yards. That's what I'm saying. How many did Jeremiah have?
Let me see what his stat was this year, because I can't. But he also won best running back of the year. Like, he won the award.
There's nobody else. You can't name another running back in America. He won the Dope Walker.
And he's sharing carries, right? You're averaging 6 yards a carry. You're sharing carries with what's his Price? What's the other running back? So like he could have done way more damage. Way more.
I just wanted to know what damage he did.
Yeah, I'll get his numbers for a second.
I'm confused. Sapp, you're a historian. I'm confused. If Ruben Baines is probably going to be the first one picked in the draft, why is he not at the Heisman? And then when you have Jeremiah Smith, who's arguably the best receiver in the game, why is he not there? I mean, what is this?
Numbers. Like she said, they got this criteria, and those Heisman voters, they don't care.
1372, 18 touchdowns.
1372.
1372.
Wow, and he's sharing.
She's sharing. He's sharing. Averaging 6.
What did the Mendoza
carry? This man has 2 90-yard rushing touchdowns in a season. And you're gonna tell me he shouldn't be a finalist for the Heisman?
Well, he was a finalist. They came to because they couldn't find another player. Who else they gonna put up there?
So I mean, had about 2,000 yards. Pavea was second, but it still was a significant gap between him and Mendoza. So.
Mendoza had like 2,000 yards, correct? Am I right or wrong? I mean, last year Cam Ward had about 4,000 yards.
I was about to say, wait a minute, 2,000 yards for a quarterback ain't no damn yards. We talking about 2,000 running.
Listen. That's
beating Ohio State. Beating Ohio State. That's all.
And he came in fourth, saying he was there, but he came in fourth in the voting. So
that's powerful, ain't it? Love came in fourth.
Staying.
Listen, we're not gonna take nothing from our Miami boy.
I ain't got no problem with Mendoza. You keep your Heisman. You good? He beat Ohio State. Got it.
He beat Ohio State. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
643 first place votes, and the next was 189 from the kid from Vanderbilt. That was it.
And that's what it is. So I mean,
the 2 quarterbacks went 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I want y'all to remember this. Every time we get to one of these discussions, the quarterback always gets way more credit.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback, hey, you already know.
Look, they didn't want to finish.
Shit,
they didn't want to finish.
But I guess they gave it to Travis last year. They gave it to one of your former players, Sapp.
But
last
I
year.
mean, if they probably look at the ratings, they're probably significantly down from last year. Significantly.
Right. It had to be done because
Mhm.
I don't think too many people sat there and watched
Watched,
the
attended.
award.
Like I think the most popular Heisman returner was probably Eddie George. That was there.
Man, that was crazy. So most of the guys didn't even show up.
It wasn't you didn't have your Cam Newtons, you didn't have your RG3s, like none of those guys that were not there.
So when you went into this, I saw you cover the whole event, and you went in the back room. You interviewed. By the way, that was a great interview that you had uh, with the running back.
Thank
Then
you.
you went in the back. You shot some footage and talked to Mendoza and all them. I mean, that experience, is it similar to the Hall of Fame experience? I guess it's different because those guys in the Hall of Fame automatically know that they are already inducted in, but the mere fact of just being able to not knowing, how was that? Was it nerve-wracking in
I
the
think it's like I don't know exactly for them yet because you talk to them mostly pre-announcement, and I feel like it's just like a dog and pony show. Like someone is not going, like only one person is going to win this. The votes are already in, so you're just putting on the show, and who's the most polished. But I think it was a good time if you were a finalist to showcase yourself. So, you just come in, you're answering the questions, you're being polished, you're just being glamorized, right? This is like you're auditioning for your next gig. Saying obviously has time, he's going to be back in the league, go back to college. Mendoza, everyone's saying that he's going to league, even though he's in the college football playoffs. Jeremiah, he hasn't decided where he's going. Pavea as well. So, it's like a big audition. Whether you win or not, you're still auditioning for people that are looking at you to see if you're going to be a part of their team.
Yeah, you could tell. I think was it your interview when did you ask him was he was coming back or not? I think
I didn't ask anybody that was coming if they were coming back, especially Jeremiah, because he pretty was admit that like he didn't make a decision yet, and
yeah,
so
because I
he's
think I
made
did.
he's made a decision, but it's not a public decision.
Yeah, I think I saw an interview with him, and he said, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave, but then there's a chance that I think I'm gonna stay." Look, a running back. Listen, Jeremiah, go on, get your money, man. Because I mean, you can't do nothing else in college. Notre Dame is gonna be all right. A running back is the guy who's getting more physically abused than anybody on the football field, and it's just time for you to go. You already did the things that you need to do at Notre Dame. Y'all don't have a bowl game, so you don't have to sit out that, and just go and do what you got to do, and that's the most important part of it. I mean,
like Jeremiah, he's pretty set. The big thing for him would be like he already has a deal with New Balance, he has a deal with Celsius, he has a deal with Samsung. So he's loaded with the deals with these brands. He's already brandable, he's likable. So I don't know, like NIL wise, how that stops, or does that keep going when he goes to a league? But if I'm Jeremiah, I'm waiting to see how these freaking draft lineups line up.
Yeah, it's gonna be something else.
I'm trying to see with these NFL teams.
When you're the number one running back in the league, it don't make no sense coming back, right? Just go get your money, right?
I would do what D said. I just heard it at the end. I would ensure I have an option. Do they still got that option? They can get in the draft and then go back without signing with an agent or something like that? Or they all got agents now.
Everybody got an agent.
Yeah,
everybody got an agent.
I think he's waiting. He may have made a decision, but I think he probably is waiting. And I think that's a smart thing to do. Wait for as long as you can.
Okay, D. I don't think you answered my question, love. Do they have an option of getting to the draft and then going back? Like, remember back in the days?
Once you sign with an agent, I don't think you can go back. I think that was the rule.
I know, but I'm saying, is that still the rule? Because they all got agents now.
I think that's still the rule. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, everybody got an agent.
I had to look it up, but I think
everybody got an agent. A freshman got an agent.
Yeah,
they ready to go. They ready to go at any time that portal open, buddy.
I think they call them different things like marketing and stuff like But yeah,
no,
that's why we got to figure out what the rules say for our young black men in this situation where.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up so we can educate, because
20%, it ain't helping you make no proper decisions. I'm watching these kids give away 20%, and it's just about money. It can't be about money.
No, it
Because
can't
these
be.
hundreds of thousands of dollars ain't the 20 or 30 million that they're giving at the next level. You're missing it. You're missing it right now.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by the great Warren Sapp, Hall of Famer, D-Love Sports from D-Love Sports. Sapp, when you look at, I mean, you had an opportunity of scouting and look at some of these teams, and when you look at the teams that are in the playoff right now, the teams that are in the college playoff, I gotta go back to the NFL with D. But when you look at these teams in the college playoffs, what's the difference of any one of them that stick out that kind of tell you like, oh, this team right here can go the distance? Is it Kirby? Is it
I
Lane?
think for the first time in a long
Former
time, hold
team.
up. I think for the first time in a long time in college football, you can go from like 1 down to like 8 and plead a good case for any one of those 8 to win. I mean, it's really, really, like the kids say, mid. Kind of like the Heisman ceremony. It was mid. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that dominant player. We didn't have that signature year. We had Diego Pavla running Vanderbilt into the national scene, competing in the SEC. Well, you know, that 3-letter word can get crazy sometimes, but that's what it is, and that's how we get it done. So
Hey,
now we got the real football expert on here. It's football
we
business
got
on this
the
thing right here. Streeter.
we got the real college football expert. Hey, Streeter. So we got listen, man, we got
we not working.
NFL expert D-Love Sport. D covers Maryland football also. And we got the great Streeter College, high school.
Did you say fit a turtle? D, you fit a turtle over there?
Yeah, it's always go Terps. It's always Terps.
Okay, all right, just making sure, man. We got you fit a turtle. All right.
What's up, D?
Streeter,
What's up?
You missed. We had Trick Daddy on the block. See, we on the block. We just chilling on the block.
I had Trick Daddy on here?
in the barbershop. Yeah, you missed him.
Yeah. We had a barbershop session. He done cussed out the charter school from going 6A to 3A, and that was Northwestern that did that. It was classic.
He went in on a Parker. He had a big old shake.
Oh yeah. He trashed the Blue Daughters. Trashed us. Man.
Hey, Streeter, let me ask you.
What's up?
You cover University of Miami football. Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been to all the press conferences that did had. What's the vibes down there? Getting ready for this game. Are they laser focused?
They seem focused, man. It seems like they appreciate the fact that they got another chance to play some meaningful football. Actually, the press conference, one of them just ended maybe 2 hours ago, man. Dawson kind of talked about the maturation of Malachi and how Malachi went from a kid doing it in practice, and then he didn't know if he was going to do it in the game, and then he did it in the game. And then they realized that he had all this skill set that they could take advantage of. So as the season started coming on, they started stacking more and more on him. But a lot of people don't know Malachi was a quarterback his whole entire life. Like, he's a quarterback his whole entire life. He was a great football quarterback. His mom and him decided that he wasn't going to make it to the league at quarterback, so that we need to start putting him at wide receiver. So in one of our tournaments, when he was like 11 or 12, it came out in the tournament and he was at wide receiver. And they had a little white boy at quarterback, and the boy couldn't get him the ball. And they ended up kind of losing. So they had to put him, but that was the first time they tried him at wide receiver, because they knew they've seen so many quarterbacks come through Miami, light up the football field and not get a shot. Yeah. Or not get ranked, or not get their chance, or their due.
Or they be delusional of his skill.
That's the thing. Because if it's on the film, and it's in the film,
and it was done in Miami-Dade, it's 10 times better than anywhere else. Yeah, we got it. But
no, my point is, if the guy just won a state championship at quarterback, just won a state championship.
Naturally, he'll go to college and win a national championship. That's just the progress they go.
Hold on. He played quarterback in his last season in high school. He played quarterback for how many games, Streeter? Like 3 games?
The whole playoff run. And the quarterback got hurt in the playoffs, and they put him at quarterback. And
they put him at quarterback, and he went to work. Yeah.
So you look at the film, coach, and you say, shit, look what I got. I got a Maserati that plays good at all these positions. Why the fuck do you, why? Man, listen, man.
Ain't you coach too? Ain't you coach too?
Yes.
He be acting like he not.
Hey, that boy, he had like he the Luther Campbell, Captain Dick on the block, swinging and slinging and banging. I'm like, whoa, coach.
Hey, Sapp, if you give me a player on the park, and I know he played quarterback, receiver, running back, DB, all this shit, he's going to play all that.
He's gonna get it. Yeah. Hey, listen, we played in a time where we didn't leave the field. We really believe in that. I believe in it too.
So when you get to the college and they say, we didn't know you were able to do that. What the fuck? That's a whole nother movie. We all cheered for Miami to go up there and win this.
Streeter might be able to answer the question that you had, Sapp. I know the traditional deadline is January 14th to elect for the draft for underclassmen, and then they have the extension, of course, to 23rd of January if you play in the playoffs, right?
Of course.
But Streeter, when they sign, with the rule about them signing with an agent, is that like a done deal and they can't go back? What's the
the college players?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they can't go back right now. No.
You know what? When we first, like when I was playing, you either had to make a decision or not. Then a little while later, it was you could actually check your draft status, just not sign with an agent, and then go back to school.
And then go back, right? Yeah.
They changed that?
No, I know of.
So they do have a declaration withdrawal deadline that I read.
Why ain't these daddies and these uncles that got out of jail, did a 15-year stint, now they done read more books and now they running the program? Why don't they know this? Just sit tight.
This is what it is.
Honestly, if I'm an agent, if I'm with you in college and I don't see your potential in rounds 1 or 2, let's stay here and collect this NIL. If I'm getting my money off,
Hello. Yeah. And they not considering it an agent to do the draft thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But the thing is, here's what it really is they're signing with the marketing company of an agency.
Yeah, 360 companies. Yeah, we
so
do
they're not
everything.
signing to the actual agent.
Yeah.
And they are
NFL agents. They're
they're signing to the marketing part. Like for instance, Robert Bailey, he represents a whole bunch of players on.
Yeah, that's KCB. That's KCB. I started that. Yeah.
You started the whole agency.
No. Rosenhaus had it going, but me and Bailey got to the marketing side because I could get out there. You know what I'm saying? We did some.
Yeah, and so you sign to the marketing side of it, and then at the end of the day, then.
That's still an agent?
Yeah, that's agent.
Yeah, but it's not an NFL agent.
What's considered an agent? You got to take the test.
Yeah, you a professional now because you now become the boss.
Yeah, I don't
You're
disagree.
paying somebody. You're the boss.
Carson Beck declared for the draft, right? And then hit a U-turn and came to Miami.
He did.
See, that's what I'm saying. I only hear about them making
you have
a U-turn.
You have a option to opt out, right? Like you have that 72 hours. It looks like it's like a window of time where you can opt out if you take your decision back.
Yeah. So no.
What is it? A draft? Did you drafted and
players have 72-hour window after their respective declaration deadline to revoke their submission.
No, but that's not getting drafted. Seeing where you got drafted. That's entering the draft and staying in the draft. And now you have no option to go back, right?
No, that's just saying I'm declaring like to go to the NFL, draft. And then a couple days later you never mind. After
that's what I'm saying.
I'm chilling.
So after the 2 days go by, you don't have the option to take your name out and go back, right?
Right.
So where's the Carson Beck making a turn? What are we talking about?
A lot of things too is what's it's a fine line between you announcing it and giving it to a media person, right? And then you actually putting your name in something to say.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to see.
Right. Waters. You gotta.
You go all the way through the process and then go back. That's what I'm asking.
And then go back. Hey, Streeter, what you see some of the keys to this game? You know both of these teams. You know some of the coaches over there on the other side of Texas A&M.
Hey, I gotta go. I'm gone.
Okay, appreciate you, Sapp.
All the time. D, keep roughing that thing up, baby, and do the right thing. Streeter. Boy, I love every minute I get to see you. And Luke, you're just a bad coach. I love you too.
Appreciate you, bro.
Get your ass off. Hey, what you see, Streeter, in this game?
I think, bro, listen, you know I'm kind of a homer, man, so I'm kind of keep this kind of unbiased, right? So it's Miami only gives up 13 points a game. It's the best defense Texas A&M has faced this year. But if you go back to 22 when Miami went to Texas A&M didn't have much that year either, and figured out a way with them and their crowd to hold off Miami long enough for 4 quarters, you know what I'm saying, to eke out that game with their win. They had A-Chain, and that was it. I think Miami has to come in and first, even though it's 12 o'clock and they won't be as drunk as they should be, they got to take the crowd away, I believe, because I saw that crowd basically help pull the 12th man, help pull that sorry ass team across the line in 2022 when I was there for the first time. We had Tyler Van Dyke, okay, rightfully so, but still. So Miami has to come in and I think strike first and take that crowd out the game.
So the crowd is as advertised.
When Tyreek Stevens dropped that punt, Miami went down, scored, and was up 7-3, stopped them 3 and out because the offense was horrible, Texas A&M, and they were punting back to Miami, and the crowd was quiet. So Tyreek Stevenson dropped the punt. And I was going up the elevator, Luke. I didn't even see it happen, and I heard the crowd come to life. 2 plays later, A-Chain catches a screen out the backfield, scores, and I watched and I saw how that crowd made a difference. You know what I'm saying? It made a difference in that game, in the momentum of that game. So Miami has to take them out, take the crowd out first. I think they got to strike first. We can't come out slow, running thunder. I think we got to come out 4 wide and strike first.
So even with because we had Brad on there earlier, even with them having a horrible run stopping defense, you say come out and just throw the ball right now.
I think we got to come out. Yeah, I think we got to come out and you say that they run stop defense is horrible.
Right, that's what Brad got on in here and said. He said Texas A&M run defense is arguably one of the worst in college football. So now you set up with another situation like a Syracuse a year ago with a horrible run stopping defense, and now you got to make a decision. We know Mario wants to run the ball, whether we go drop back and throw the ball.
I don't know. I think we come out in 4 wide and get going. I think they want to have a slow game. They rush for 200 yards a game. I think they wanted to be that. SEC athletes, see who has the best athletes, low scoring game. Right. I think they wanted to be that. I think their quarterback is a one-read quarterback. I think we're gonna have to rush in our passing lanes, right? And which I don't know. Sometimes we haven't done that well. We're going to stay in our passing lanes and keep him in the pocket and kind of make him a thrower.
I think that film from that South Carolina game where South Carolina was so dominant and that first half against them will be great film. And then they turned it on and switched it up and made those adjustments in the second half and came back, unfortunately. But I think that'll be a great film lesson session.
And Texas came back and shut them down somehow. Yeah. They scored like 17 points versus Texas.
Was either one of those games at Texas A&M?
South Carolina game was. That's the one where Nick Harbor got hit by the police officer.
Right.
Yeah. He's going through the tunnel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the police.
And they was down. I think they might have been down at least like 3 scores or something like that by then. So,
honestly, though, I just don't think. I think to make it through a tournament like this, you have to be peaking at the right time, Luke. You got your team have to be playing well at the right time, and I think Texas A&M was kind of trending down at the end of their season, and I think Miami was kind of hitting a stride at the end of the season. and then you got Texas A&M with both coordinators got their foot out the door. I think they got a lot going on there, but they're home, Luke. They're home, and they have Elko, and we have Mario. So they got to stop. They're home.
And the supporting cast of that football staff is different. They are a top of the line supporting cast. So I mean, it's not a situation as if we would have had two coordinators on the way out the door, and we were dependent on most of the staff. Our staff don't match up to their staff.
Right.
They got some real experienced dudes over there on their staff on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I know they got Aristide over there and Trooper Taylor, he was with Tennessee and coaching the receivers, I think, and then you have Cooney over there, correct?
Yeah, I spoke to Cooney this week. Yeah,
you have guys over there who knows Miami players and who coached some of them and been around them. But at the same time, I think it's going to be a good game.
Luke, this is what I don't understand, Luke. This is what I don't get. I don't understand. The SEC, the bias of the SEC and this ESPN Invitational Tournament, all the SEC teams are ranked and they get the strength of schedule points and all of this stuff, right? Then the college football playoffs roll around, and then the real Vegas lines start rolling out. And you get Texas A&M, who's ranked top 10 the whole entire year, undefeated to the last game of the season, and you put them against little old Miami out of ACC, and Vegas says what? Well, we think
2
that's
points.
a 3-point. Yeah.
3-point spread.
Right. Indiana is a favorite over every SEC team in the college football playoffs. Mm-hmm. Like, they want us to believe that this SEC has the strongest football, but Miami is the best defense that Texas A&M is about to face. Yeah, so all this bias that they have going on, like they can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? It's BS. Like it's BS because Vegas says, nah, Texas A&M is only 3 points better at home than Miami.
I think, man, you both been saying it all year, and we've been saying it all year that if it is a duck, if it look like a duck, it's a duck. And for some reason, I think I know I've learned that people have a tendency of trying to tell you that it's not a duck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, and then when you really think about, and I've said this before, when you really think about these polls, both of y'all are reporters. D covers Maryland. You cover University of Miami. You have to sit in the game and you have to watch the entire game to then be able to go ask intellectual questions to the players along with the coach. You have no time as a reporter or as a person who's going to go and vote on who's the top 25. You have no time realistically to say, oh, I know who the top 25 is, because you sat there all day and focused on your team. You had to come back, do your report, do your meetings. You left the stadium. The game was done at 3:30. You left the stadium about 7. You had to get home, do more of your reporting and all that, and writing up what you had to write up. You don't know who the hell it is. And the same thing for a coach. A coach has no idea because he's sitting there doing all that. Right. Plus getting back to the school or getting on an airplane. And so now you got a coaching poll and you have a Associated Press poll. That it's an ESPN invitation, just like you say. They're creating these polls and they're creating a narrative of these teams being top teams, and they're not. And so I can say Miami played top teams in the ACC and said they were ranked at a certain level, but not necessarily be that good. The same thing they could do with the SEC and the Big Ten and everybody else. But then at the end of the day, when you get in this tournament, like they do the basketball tournament, and you all of a sudden they want to call people Cinderella and shit. They ain't Cinderella. They're not Cinderella. Them mother came out there and whooped your ass because they play fundamentally, technically sound basketball and football. And so just like you said, when you come right here, they know it was all hyped up. So they're not about to do, okay, all right, SEC school, getting ready to play. little Miami, who just barely got in, who's the 11th ranked team in this tournament, playing against a team that was, just like you say, that was ranked number 2 until they lost that game. They should be at least 7 points.
Yeah.
It should be at least 7 points.
They ranked top 10, top 5 the whole season. I think I think they went up at least 3 or 4. Right. But Vegas don't see it that way. See, Vegas is not connected to the college football bullshit.
It's just crazy how the rankings start, right? I mean, I guess I get it. If you went to the college football championship last year, you should be one. There should be a 1 and a 2, and but it's just crazy to rank them so high without even like seeing them on the field.
Yeah, before the
week
season.
1, right? So
I mean,
crazy.
let's keep it a buck. They had damn
Penn State was what?
Florida State.
Florida
State was ranked 9.
Yeah, Florida State ranked high as hell. Bottom feeders. They had Manning getting the Heisman Trophy.
Heisman. He was going to be in the draft this year. All of that.
So these people are hyping this shit up for viewership, because if I control a network, I've given the SEC more money than I gave the ACC and the Big Ten. My job as a network is to control the polls and control the narrative and have certain teams hyped up, because I need to get certain teams in the playoff, and then I need to hype up certain games. So when they do play, then they'll be at this level and all eyes will be on them. But just like you say, I'm so excited to see Malachi Tony, University of Miami, play on this national stage. A lot of people don't realize that these teams are really local. They're most of them are really local. They're not necessarily teams that are playing. Those games are regional games, but now all eyes will be on that one game, that college football game. The whole world will be watching University of Miami and Texas A&M. That's arguably probably the best game of this first round anyway. And so 12 o'clock high noon, everybody be tuned in. They'll get to see what Miami is really all about, and see Texas A&M. And just like Sapp said, what did he say? It's going to be 5 players that make a difference in this entire game. And how it works out, it works out. Hey, D. So Streeter, D did something that you weren't able to do yet. She got to take you next year. She was at the Heisman Trophy Award ceremony.
Damn, D? Really?
She left you. She left me too. And she got our boy Mendoza from Miami. I want to ask you, you've been covering, D, this guy been covering high school youth sports, Miami, forever, over 20 years. My question to you is, did you see this coming from Mendoza? Did you cover him when he was a kid? Did you cover him in high school?
I saw him when he was a kid. I saw him. I think he was crossing Haggard's back up in 7-on-7-1. Then he went to Columbus. He's always a tall kid, but he just was overlooked. I think a lot of people saw it was his throwing motion was kind of slow. He just was overlooked, but his dad put a lot of effort and a lot of resources into him as a kid, becoming a good quarterback. And I think it's paid off to see him, his mom, the dad and the mom crying at the ceremony, man. I remember, I know how much work they put in for their son to go to Cal and get that opportunity that he got at Cal.
Right. Was he at Columbus? At Columbus. I mean, now, D, keep in mind.
He was at Columbus?
Columbus High School. Mario Cristobal went to Columbus. The whole line
school with his dad.
Columbus. You know what I'm saying? And when he came out, the year he came out of high school, who were the top quarterbacks in South Florida? And who did Miami recruit that year he came out?
The year he came out of high school.
I mean, Van Dyke was there before Cam came, so guys.
Hey, look,
the year he came out.
Y'all don't want to talk about
Van Dyke is a forbidden word. They don't we don't talk about
like you can't. He was there.
We don't talk about Van Dyke. Van Dyke never happened. Tyler Van Dyke never happened.
It was Van Dyke.
It never happened.
That never happened. Tyler Van Dyke. No. Tyler Van Dyke never.
He asking questions, and the answer is Van Dyke.
No, it couldn't have been Van Dyke because what is this kid? This is his 3rd year, 4th year. I'm just curious as to
top quarterbacks in the nation with K. Kublernick, the Clemson guy, right?
Right.
He was actually the top quarterback in the nation.
It's a senior class because I'm really.
You're trying to figure out why he didn't come to Miami.
Ty Simpson. He was ranked as like the number 134th quarterback in the country. Like
somebody said,
you had Ty Simpson, Devin Brown, Walker Howard was one of the top quarterbacks.
Walter say Emory Williams. He came out the same year. Emory Williams. So okay, boy, this is gonna get bad right now.
Miami took Ja'Cory Brown.
Well, Walter, you must be wrong because if it was Emory Williams, I'd have had to lay it on Larry Bluestein again because I think that's the one Larry Bluestein told him to get. I think that's where was Larry?
No. Emory. Miami took Emory over the kid that's at Sacramento State now. What's the kid? Went to Florida, went to Miami, went to Florida, tried to sue Florida. Jaden Rashada.
Oh, Rashada. Oh my God.
Yeah, when Rashada decommitted, they took Emory. Ja'Cory Brown was taken that year. But if you look, they had him, bro. He was ranked like the number 134th quarterback. So it's not like
you wouldn't have been happy with it.
Some people missed on him twice.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been happy with it. Hindsight, now you thinking about it, but something had to happen for him to get to where he is now.
But even when he got in the portal, Luke, like Miami didn't really. They didn't really look at him.
He lit us up at the Cal game and got in the portal, and we just took Carson back.
Which I think
y'all better get what's his name? Lagway.
Lagway.
Lagway. What's his name? What's his name? Dylan. What's his name from Nebraska?
Dylan Raiola. But look, K. Kublernick was the number 1 quarterback in that class, and then Connor Weigman, Ty Simpson,
and they ain't nowhere to be found.
Ty Simpson is at Alabama still, right? He's the quarterback.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's just getting his shot. Since he's been sitting there all that time.
Wow.
Drew Law, Penn State, Devin Brown, Gunnar Stockton, which is Georgia's quarterback now.
But that's amazing. And that's why I love this speech. And you were there for the speech, D, when he said, hey, look here, man, I'm a 2-star quarterback. Ain't everybody passed over me, man. I got an opportunity. And when they gave me that opportunity, I took advantage of it. So it's a hell of a story.
It's a great story, right? Everybody loved the story.
Exactly. When he told that story, was people in the room crying?
No. I mean, honestly, it's so cookie cutter. Like, it's a great story, awesome. But it was probably one of the more boring Heismans. And that this, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like when there's not enough of us at the Heisman.
Where was it at?
It's always in New York.
In New York? So you got to go? What do you apply? You applied and got to go?
Yeah, I only went because Jeremiah Love was there. I probably wouldn't have went, but because he's a part of the National Alliance for African American Athletes, I wanted to make sure that we had representation there and got some questions to him from our side of the table, right? That's why I went. It was a last minute decision. It's like, I got to be there. Like, we don't know how many more times we'll have guys from the Alliance at the Heisman Award. The last Heisman winner from the Alliance was Jameis Winston. So, that's what struck me to go.
So this Alliance, explain.
The National Alliance for African American Athletes. It's a organization where every year they honor a group of athletes to be a part of this alliance. You got to have great grades. Like the last class all had 4.0s. You have to be, you do your community service, and they mail you out an essay. They mail you out a package. You got to do an essay. You got to fit all the requirements they ask you, and then the committee makes a decision on who was eligible to join the alliance. So.
Oh, that's that. I didn't know that.
Tyler Booker. He was a part of the alliance with the Cowboys on your team. He's a member of the alliance.
Yeah, you just do.
Do
Yeah,
you guys
throw
get
that
access to the kids or something, or so what part does the media play
with the Alliance? So
Mm-hmm.
every year when they do the event, it's in March.
Crazy.
You see the last few years. Yeah, I typically I do interview the incoming class. So if you saw anything I put online, it was like interviews of me and Jeremiah, and he just looks so young. So this is right before they're in high school, they're already mostly have committed to a school, and they're going on to college. So I'm usually talking to them about their next chapter. So I reposted some clips this past week with me and Jeremiah. But yeah, it's also how I know Nicholas Harbor.
You didn't care who won? So you didn't give a damn who won the award? You just
I mean, I knew it was going to be very difficult for Jeremiah to win, but also I do the social media for the Alliance. So I wanted to make sure we captured that stuff for us. Instead of relying on someone else, like, can we get pictures? Can you send? No, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there and represent him and shine the light on him the way we're supposed to.
Did they give y'all good access?
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you're part of the Alliance, you're part of the family. So I also talked to and interviewed his parents as well, the Loves, and it was good. It was great to be there to support him. Although you kind of knew what was going to happen, you still wanted to let him know someone was there and very proud.
Did you know who was going to win? Like I didn't know who was going to win.
Really?
Like I wasn't.
Everybody knew it was going to be Mendoza in the room. Like the only thing that like made people think a little bit differently was like they switched up the order of who went last, who went first in the presentation. But I just felt like
the numbers are available. The numbers are available. How do everybody know the numbers are?
I just feel like because Indiana was what it was, where they were undefeated. They beat Ohio State, and he's the kid that's likable. He says all the things. He's polished. He's, I feel like everyone knew it was going to be him. Everyone in that room was saying, I think it's going to be him. But they were, they were open to something shocking. But
I didn't really know. Like I didn't put too much thought in it, but I didn't really know. But he's a real underdog story, though. It's a real underdog story. He's not the kid with the silver spoon. Like it's a real well, he may have a silver spoon, but he was never, you know what I'm saying? Like he went to Cal, he got lucky. The quarterback got hurt or sick. They had to put him on the field. He played decent. So it is a real underdog story.
It was nice. Like his Indiana teammates, some of them were there cheering him on. They were so excited. That to me was the best part. To see them just shower him with love and just be excited for him. They were in the press conference in the back of the room, just waiting for him to come in and cheering him on. So that part of it was amazing. Like I want every college football player I know to experience that. Unfortunately, everyone will be able to, but that right there, the love of your teammates, because you're not there without them,
Indiana doing too much, man. These motherfuckers finna go to the championship. They're doing too much.
So, I mean,
Hey.
I can't say that with y'all. They're like, no, we going. What you talking about?
Listen. That is a hell of a question. That is a hell of a question because the thing at the end of the day, man, when you really look at Indiana, the team, it is a team with an attitude. That is a team built up of that coach. That's a FBS team that this guy brought along with him, and they got there last year, and they just whooped Ohio State ass this year. I mean, he got
anybody go Ohio State for me.
And the coach don't give a shit. He talks shit. I mean, he really on it. So the mere fact of them dudes playing for their team, they're playing more as a team.
Yeah,
I think than anything. They're not mercenaries. They're not transfer port. They a lot of transferred from his previous team, and obviously Mendoza, the little pieces that he put together, but they're playing as a team with a whole nother attitude.
They don't have no 5 or 4 stars on the team. So we did some research. I found 1 4-star who doesn't really play. Bro, he's doing that with all just guys.
Exactly.
And I think that's even they reminded me of the Terps. Like they really did remind me of the Terps. So I was like, okay, I feel y'all. Like y'all really, y'all are in this. Y'all really like each other. You know, you could be on a football team and not like each other, even though that wasn't the whole team. But like y'all.
Oh, you saying when you saw them interact, they actually seem like they really?
Oh yes, like man, it was beautiful to see. Like that meant me. No, like, okay, I'm at the right place because this is what it's all about. Yes, Jeremiah did not win, but this right here, this camaraderie, you celebrate, literally uplifting him. They were calling him, was it Mendoza? I forget what they were calling him. They made up some name for him, but just all of it. He even let he was trying to hand off the Heisman, and they were like, "No, that's yours." Eventually, you know, it's always somebody that want to shine, so somebody gonna take it. So like they're parading. They went out to Times Square. Somebody else is holding the Heisman. It was great. It was fun to see those kids just be careless and just have fun in that moment.
You know who he remind me of, Streeter, on our roster, and I'm pretty sure you've been around him more than I have. He remind me of our backup quarterback, the church boy. You know, with that, different. You know what I'm saying? Kind of Emery. He reminds me of Emery. You know, like a little not goofy, but like a nerdy type kid. But at the same, shouts out to Lamar Thomas, who he in the chat talking shit. I don't know what Lamar got going on in the chat, but
Mendoza gives me politician vibes. Like he could be a politician at some point. The way he, delivers, and I was like, I feel like I'm listening to a politician.
Listen. That's a whole nother story there. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with we got Streeter from Footballville. We just been jumping in this shit and just running our mouth because we all are friends. We got D from D Love Sports. Footballville covers you name it, Miami. I'm pretty sure you're going to the game. Streeter had the fortunate. He was fortunate to be to the last time we went up in Texas A&M, so he knows the atmosphere. He knows what we're up against. He knows this University of Miami team up and bottom to the top, all over the place. Man, you just missed it when Trick Daddy and Sapp was in here talking about Malachi Tony, a young man who you friends with the mom and him and all them guys said it was. I mean, Trick Daddy even said, he was like, "Yo, man, this kid should be the ambassador to all youth sports here in South Florida." He has some real high praises for him, and I think we all are looking at this young man to being just what he is and just being the ambassador. Just take the whole town. Be the shining light of this city, and I hope we all looking at that from that standpoint. But let me ask you, D. So you NFL this weekend. You didn't get to cover too much NFL. You did.
I watched some. I watched Phillip Rivers. It almost felt weird to say that. I watched Phillip Rivers.
That's some shit. How does and this is my question to both of y'all. How do you not call this Flacco, who just put up 300 yards?
Actually, he's still with Cincinnati.
I thought they cut him.
I thought they did too, but he's with.
How do you not call up Cam Newton?
Cam a media person.
You don't get Phillip Rivers?
Cam beefing with Gilly.
I think his insurance was about to run out, so I think this was a favor. You know, he got all the kids.
Out the game for 5 years, Streeter.
Sure, he needed that insurance.
And they had Seattle ass on the wall too. Fuck my parlay up.
Hold on,
you had Seattle ass.
I think that was interesting because I think after 5 years you lose your NFL insurance after you retire. So he was at the end of that.
But
I think that was beneficial for both.
Hold on, this man that made hundreds of millions. Well, he do have 10 kids. They say he got 10 kids, right?
He got a grandkid now. Yeah.
But listen, if the people call you back, and I don't think it's about no money with Phillip Rivers. I don't want to make it. I think if they call you up and say, "Hey, look, Phillip, or anybody who's been removed from 5 years of the game," and they tell you, "Hey, look, man, we're gonna give you $10 million to come back, and finish this season off. Shit, you can't turn that down, right, Streeter?
Not 10 million. No. Well, I know it wasn't that much, but I did see him interview.
That's what they normally get those guys, like 8 to 10 million.
Woo.
And this week, and this late in the season, I don't know.
They did that with Flacco 2 years ago.
When did he come in?
Like in the middle
of week, what, 15? I'm just, I don't know what they paid him.
ChatGPT. They say ChatGPT days. So,
I don't know what they paid him, but he did say, while you're looking that up, he said he wasn't coming in to be a hero. He wasn't coming in to, he was just coming. He didn't have the expectation to come in here and make sure that they made the playoffs or anything like that. Oh, so he was just here.
They say the man net worth is $100 million.
Net worth, but
he's earned $240 million in his career.
Yeah, that's before taxes. Why he acting like he don't know about taxes all of a sudden? And 10 kids. You got 10 kids?
Look here. I'm pretty sure we know a lot of people that have been able to survive off of a custodian job with 10 kids.
That insurance get expensive, and you have how many dependents on it?
They had to give. Hold on. They had to give him the veteran minimum, which is 1.2 million.
That's fine. That's not 8. You said 8.
He had to get that, but I'm pretty sure he was offered a lot more than that to be able to play.
That insurance is worth a lot more than that.
And that insurance, you could listen. To keep it how that works, D, for the insurance, all of the former guys, they go to the CTE doctor, and that's how they get the additional check moving forward.
It's not. I'm talking about actually paying for all your dependents too. Like what?
Yeah. Well, you can always get a job at the government. I'll go up in there and check in. So, hey, Streeter, so you going to the game?
Yeah.
What day you leave out on Friday, correct? You going to Houston?
Yeah, Friday. Houston.
Yeah, I might go out there with you.
Houston or Austin?
Don't start.
Either one. Huh? Either one of them. But most likely Houston.
You fly into Houston or Austin? That's the option.
I can't know either one of them, Houston or Austin, because I sit and I wait till they credential me. So they just credentialed me this morning. So then I get going because with me, like I don't be knowing, like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I gotta fight. I gotta fight for my rights. You know what I'm saying?
They don't treat Streeter the same way you get treated at Maryland. D.
Hey, look, I had to ask. So.
Hey man, I appreciate you guys coming on. We had a great show today. Streeter, make sure you let me know about the villains. I gotta go on the villains. Where could they find you, D, on social media? D Love Sports.
D Love Sports on every platform: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Sports and Coffee is back on Twitter, so you can find us there Monday through Friday now.
And Streeter's Footballville.
The Steelers got Miami tonight, don't they, Luke? Y'all told me.
Yeah, they do have. They're about to play in a couple hours out in Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're right.
He went tracking.
It's snowing up there?
You're right.
It's cold. It's cold now.
Oh, you're right. God, Streeter, she almost got away.
I did. I was gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say a word. Oh, bye.
Hold on. This is what she did. So D fell out of love with the Steelers in the draft, and she's only a Mike Tomlin fan.
Really?
I'm a Mike Tomlin. Yeah.
Longtime Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Miss D Love. She fell out with the Steelers for whatever they did in the draft and not doing the draft. And
it's a combination of things, but Luke gonna tell his story how he want to tell it.
She got free Mike Tomlin shirt that she wears on when she comes on here. I don't know. She, I got her at the last minute, just like I got you and everybody else. I don't know why I do that shit. I'm last minute Luke. That's what they probably need to call me. Only just my girlfriends.
I know she used to have the jerseys hanging up in the background.
Yeah,
they all gone. They all gone now.
She had a whole lot.
The team to the curb.
Yeah, I don't have. I love Mike Tomlin. I'm always going to support Mike Tomlin no matter what. There's guys on the Steelers that I love, but I think it's best for me in my career as I continue to move on without a NFL football team.
So let me ask you,
What
are they still?
What happened?
Damn, sound like that.
This
Hey,
is best. This
you
is
sound
best.
like
I don't like.
you
I don't like the fandom. I can't deal with the fans. The fans are crazy. They gonna kick me out of character. I don't
Hey,
have
she
time.
sound like our brother. She sound like us when we get single. Hey, it's best that I don't need no woman. I don't need no wife. I just need a friend, a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm done with all that. I'm just let me get myself together.
It's changed my life. It's changed my life for the better. I'm telling you.
What?
It was
You
that
still
stressful.
did. You see that?
It's good. I can eat during games. I don't have to be at every game. I can save some money. I can sit. I can have a drink at the bar and watch the game and not be emotionally attached. It feels great.
So now that you're not emotionally attached, do Steelers need to win this game to stay in the hunt in the playoff? Or are they out?
Yeah, if they don't win this game, the Ravens go back on top of the AFC North, and the chances of them making the playoffs goes down again. So, yeah, they got to win the game. But Miami's also trying to find a way into the playoffs. But yeah, and I think TJ Watt is out. No, I know TJ Watt is out. So it'll be interesting if Miami runs the ball all over them. That would be my advice to Dolphins, to beat the Steelers, run the ball, because that's what the Bills did over and over and over again. And
but the thing is, Mike McDaniels don't like to run the ball, but he better try to run the ball because Tua has never won a football game 30 degrees. Anywhere close to 30 degrees.
Well, they went out to Pittsburgh early and were practicing in the snow. I saw that. And shout out to Minka Fitzpatrick. He'll be back in Pittsburgh. I love me some Minka Fitzpatrick. I really do. So hopefully he balls out. And Ramsey will be facing the Miami. So they traded them. So
this is gonna be a good one. The biggest.
I tried not to talk about it, y'all. I tried.
The biggest story is Tua being able to throw the football in snow. This is gonna be real.
He some practice in it, so that was smart. That was, they spent some money to make sure he get out there and play in the snow. So practice in the snow.
Hey, Streeter. Before I let you go, were these the craziest high school state championship? Was this the craziest?
Yeah.
Year with these crazy games? Were these games? I mean, it was like something after something. I mean,
I know, and I'm so pissed that we let Duval win something. They've been posting videos. Little Duval taking all my videos, putting it on his shit.
Duval is loving it.
I asked him, I'm like, homeboy, listen, man, how long we gonna have to put up with this shit? You talking about the same time we had to put up with it all year long? They got the trophy. They riding the trophy through Jacksonville like it's the Stanley Cup or some shit. Why would let these people win something?
We ain't never been nowhere before.
Hey, CD, we are the mecca of football. We don't let.
I get it.
Our biggest rival is Duval.
Yeah.
But it's not really a rival because they never win.
They'll never win.
That's your little brother. You can't let your little brother win. You let your little brother win.
Yeah, they never win. Them in Orange County, where Sapp from, and Hillsborough, they never win. We normally win everything. And so, for them to win, I got a call from the fucking principal. The coach in there today on FaceTime with the principal. Yeah, Luke. I'm like, are y'all serious right now? Are y'all serious? Yeah. You talk that shit. I'm like, I haven't said anything this year. I was just nice and quiet, minding my own business. But just like you say, they done lost their mind, and then thank God Heritage beat Jones, because if that would have happened, oh my God, they're already claiming Lake Mary. I don't even know where the hell Lake Mary at. They just think they really want it big.
Vero Beach was tearing them up the whole game, and half of Vero Beach was there. They had that stadium rocking, and Lake Mary somehow, man, at the end of the game, man, threw a Hail Mary, huh?
Through a hell, it was literally a Hail Mary. But listen, if I was the Lake Mary, if I was that coach, I probably would have had a heart attack, because he actually caught the ball, he ran the ball, and he handed it back.
Yeah.
So, that was But again, shouts out to Lake Mary. You did it.
Chaminade lost.
Chaminade lost. Man.
And then people saying it's a down year. They's like, it's a down year for. I'm like, bro, listen, it's kind of a compliment when you saying just cause team loses state, it's a down year for South Florida.
Y'all be back. Y'all be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. Oh, somebody in the chat said Lake Mary is
in Orlando. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I'll be out there for the Under Armour All-American game.
Yeah, well, Orlando, we don't claim Vero Beach. I'm sorry. Shouts out to Lake Mary. Y'all won something for Orlando. That's a great thing. Hey, Duval, y'all won. You know, it's a, you know, hey, look, it makes it all better. Now, next year, everybody gonna tighten up down here in South Florida. But it was some very exciting state championship challenging games, and now they're moving on to a different type of way they're going to do it. They're going to have this open division where the top teams, however they calculate it up, are going to go into this whole nother division to compete for a state championship, and a lot of other teams will still be able to compete. So that's going to be interesting. But I'd like to thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, don't be coaching these St. Francis kids up here from Maryland now.
Yeah, we're going to take some St. Francis kids. But thank y'all for coming on, man. I really appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Hey, I love you, D, as usual. Yeah. Hey, man, this is a great show today. I'm happy you guys tuned in. I mean, shit, I went over time. Man, we had Trick Daddy on here. We had Warren Sapp on here. We had Streeter from Footballville on here. We had Brad on here. We had damn D Love Sports on here. I mean, we had everybody on here. We had Lamar Thomas in the chat. I mean, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, that's how it is. That's the Luke Show. That's what we do. Each and every Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. It's all beautiful. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. Until the next time, like I always say, in the words of Walter Cronkite, may the good news be yours.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. Come wish God bring that Uncle Lou bag.